Hi there, my name is Victor and I am a master technician. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the inner taillight housing assembly on 2010 to 2015 Lexus RX350 and RX450h models. Start by removing these three covers on the back of the hatch. So just use a trim tool and get in behind it. And pop it off. That's one. Two. And three, and then unplug this connector here, squeeze the tab and pull the connector out. Remove the courtesy light and unplug the connector. Then these covers here, you don't have to remove them, but if you do, you'll be able to reach behind there and grab the piece of trim as you're taking it out. So we'll make life a little bit easier for you. I'll take this one out and the one on the opposite side. You can see which way they're supposed to go back. So this says left hand and the arrow points up. So it's gonna go on the left side in this direction. Take out these two covers here, small flat blade screwdriver, and comes out. Now inside those two plastic covers there are two 10mm head bolts. Take those out. Now reach inside these holes that you remove the covers from, and you can start pulling the trim off. It's just held by some clips, but it can be pretty stuck on sometimes. And there we go. Look over the rear hatch trim panel and just make sure that all the clips are still in the panel. Sometimes they get stuck in the hatch. In that case, you'd want to remove them out of the hatch and reinstall them. They just come out like this. Unplug the hatch touch sensor right here, and then remove the four 8mm head screws holding it to the hatch. There's also a little clip here that we will take off last. Hold the touch sensor in place so it doesn't fall out. And then this clip, you just slide the sensor in a downward direction and it's gonna pop off. Okay, and then sneak the wire out of there and you can remove the sensor. Now this clip, it has a little slot on it. The clip can come right out of there. So when we're reinstalling it, we'll need to make sure we line up the slot in a direction facing the pretty much upwards, and it's gonna slide over this little peg right here that holds it in place. Unplug the two light bulb connectors, squeeze the tab and pull them off. Remove the four 10mm head nuts that hold the taillight assembly to the hatch. And now the taillight assembly can come out. Reinstall the taillight. Line up the studs with the holes. Tighten the 4 nuts to 4 foot-pounds, 48 inch-pounds. Just gently tight if you're not using a torque wrench. I'll plug the 2 light connectors back in until they click. So now we can reinstall the touch sensor. So this little clip right here, line it up in about 10 o'clock position. I'm working on the driver's side right now. And then line up, first we gotta get the wire in, of course. Get the wire into the hole. Line up the touch sensor in place. And then slide the clip over its little peg that it's sitting on, like that. And now reinstall the 4 screws. And tighten them to 31 inch-pounds. Or very gently. They just go into plastic grommets, so if you give them too much torque, they'll just rip the inside of the plastic grommet apart and they won't hold anymore. You'll have to replace the grommet. Just a gentle tightening, and then plug the touch sensor connector back in. Reinstall the hatch trim cover by lining up all the clips. Get this wire here for the light through the hole first, so you can access it later. And now push. Engage all the clips, so just go around. Hold the hatch while pressing on the cover. And make sure all the clips are engaged. There we go. This way you're not going to have any rattling noises from there. Reinstall the little bolt that goes in here. Tighten it to 4 foot-pounds. Then reinstall the light assembly. Clip it in, insert, and click from this side. And then the right side trim cover, so with the up arrow pointing up. And this little cover, it's marked right hand. Clip, 10mm bolt in here. The left hand cover, and then this trim cover right here. Now reinstall the back door closer switch, plug the connector in, engage all the clips, install the latch motor cover, make sure it's on properly and tight, and then you just have this little trim piece. So insert these claws bottom first, and then pop it in, and there you go. Inner taillight housing replacement is completed. Thanks for watching. Please check for product links below the video for any tools or supplies needed to complete the procedure shown in this tutorial. If you would like me to make a specific video, please leave a suggestion in comments, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers!